Incoming delivery! Oh. It says fragile. I probably shouldn't be doing that. This is a box. And I actually don't know what's inside of it because I've ordered a few things and I don't exactly know which one of them has arrived. So I have no idea what video I'm about to film. Why don't we find out? Let's see if we can get inside this thing and let's see what we'll find. Well, we have a little bit of advertising here from the box, which is clearly unrelated. Are we ready to see what this is? 3, 2, 1. Oh, there's more stuff. Ooh, there is a bunch of bubble wrap. Let's see what this is. Ah, this looks like a MacBook charger. I think I might know what this is. All right, let's take this out. Put that aside. And here it is. Neatly and tightly wrapped up in this bubble wrap. Let's free this thing from its soft, squishy tomb. Okay, that doesn't just slide out, so... Oh, I think I know what this is. Oh, would you look at that? This, my friends, is a 2003 12-inch PowerBook G4. And oh my god, it is not in the best condition. Oh no, that poor dent, no. Oh, look at that, it has a battery. I didn't actually realize this came with a battery. I bought one of these a few months ago, but it was just in absolutely terrible shape and I could not get this thing to be repaired. Oh my god, this palm rest. Look at that palm rest. Look how high above that's floating. That's like actually popping out. What happened to this thing? I absolutely love the size of this thing. I've always wanted to get a working one of these, but they are just so expensive. So I bought 2 of them and I'm gonna see if I can combine them to make a perfect working unit. There is literally a leaf that came with this laptop. Nature. I might as well look into here and open up this package to get its charger and we can plug it in. This thing looks dirty. But it's always great to get another one of these chargers. This here is a 45-watt charger, which is not too bad. Now I did ask the seller, does the screen work? They said yes. If I can get this thing to light up, then we'll be good and I'll be able to restore it. Let's plug it in. It lights up green, which is a good sign. Oh, it lights up orange, which is an even better sign. This thing might have a working battery. All right, let's turn this thing on in 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, it boots. It makes the sound, but does it light up? Please tell me it lights up. That's the screen! It has a working backlight. It's just really dim, but this is really, really good. Well, not the best case scenario, but the second best case scenario. Pretty much all this thing has is a dead drive, which, you know what that means? We're gonna chuck a new drive in here and we should just have a working PowerBook. Now, all I need to do is just source a hard drive / SSD conversion, swap out some of the parts from my other PowerBook G4 that I have, and see if I can restore this thing into pristine condition. Oh man, I'm excited for this. I have a question. What happens if I unplug it? Oh my god, the battery works! It just died there, but that is incredible. The fact that the battery on this thing still works. You know, I would love to fix this laptop, but if only I had the spare parts to do so. Wait, oh my god, it's the assistant with another laptop! This right here is an identical laptop that I bought a few months ago, and this thing is in even worse shape. There are actually some parts on this machine that are a little bit better than this machine. I would swap these keys over, but quite frankly, these are 2 completely different shades of grey. This is a bit more green, which is weird. That I don't think I'd be able to swap between these 2. I do have a 15-inch that I could probably get these keys from that might be closer to the original color, but we'll see. Actually, this piece looks better. And this is not completely and utterly destroyed. Just look how absolutely destroyed this battery compartment is. Look at that, that thing's completely bowed out. It's also missing its RAM cover, which, by the way, I'm definitely going to be stealing this RAM and putting it into the good computer, because why not? This one actually has some of the screws in it, unlike this one, which has absolutely no screws left. I'm not sure if there's a hard drive in here. I am going to need a hard drive for this, and if this doesn't have it, then I'm going to have to buy more stuff. So yeah, let's see if this one turns on. It's also engraved. Also, you gotta love how both of these are bowed out in the exact same spot as well. Damn, I can't even get one with a good chassis. Okay, here it is. Plugging in the bomb. Well, actually, there is no battery, so there is no bomb. And we turn it on. So it makes a sound, and you can hear the DVD drive going. From the sounds of it, it sounds like there's a disc in there or something. If I press the eject button, that does nothing. And then also nothing shows up on the screen here, so. There is definitely a disc in here. Oh, look at that, the caps lock key lights up. Eject. Please, pretty please. I think we should try taking these things apart and we'll see if there's a hard drive in here. It's been a while since I brought this guy out. To repair this laptop, we're gonna be needing the silicone mat. And here is the laptop. So to help me with this repair, I'm actually watching This Does Not Compute's video about his hard drive replacement for his PowerBook, so we're going to see if we can do the same thing. Now, I'm fairly certain from the way this keyboard's lifting up that I should just be able to pull this up without any... Yep, there we go. Because typically you'd have to pull off some of the function keys in order to get the screw out, but it seems like we'll be able to just pull that out fairly easily. Oh yeah, I probably should have gotten my tools out before I started this. A spudger! Okay, why don't we lift this little thing out? Gotta be careful, we gotta make sure we don't damage it. Ah, check that out. Yeah, that's right. And there you go, that's the keyboard removed. Honestly, besides the fact that it's discolored, it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. Like, it does look a bit iffy on here, but meh, it's fine. Oh, you can see how much of the plastic here is breaking off. Yeah, this thing's not in the best condition. Of course, we're gonna need a screwdriver set. Here we've got one. These are all Phillips head bits, so this shouldn't be too bad. And then also, there are some screws, and I find this interesting. There's screws on the side, which Apple decided to put on. Yeah, the setup with my new microphone, the light, and the phone mount, it is quite tight. But I'm able to make it work somehow. I might be able to steal the screws from some other PowerBook G4s that I have, but we'll see. What? Why are these Torx screws? Come on, Apple. These things love to strip, so let's genuinely be careful here. We'll get a bit of a high shot going on here. Also, buddy, I'm very sorry to tell you this might be the last time you have screws. Why? Because I'm giving them to the good machine. Sorry, mate. Okay, let's try getting these Torx screws out again. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. We're just going to have to try pushing it down, try not to strip it, but that's going to be difficult. Alright, let's try this. We're going to push fairly hard. Unscrew, come on. Alright, you know what? We're getting serious here. I don't think this is going to work. Maybe we could try doing this. This enclosure's scratched anyway. It doesn't matter. This is a parts machine. My storage is getting low. I think I'm going to quickly back up my footage, get these screwed out, and we'll come back when I finally get them out, because it's going to be quite the ordeal. And I don't know if you guys want to sit through and watch all of it. I don't have the storage for it anyway, so yeah. So I wasn't actually able to get the screws out from the bottom, but I don't think I'll really need to, because it seems like I should just be able to pull this out. Yeah. Oh my god, I see a hard drive. No way. Okay, it seems like we're gonna have to pull out some things first. Aha, here we go. There we go. If we just pull this little thing out, that should remove the trackpad, and there's something else hooked on. Okay, so this little plug right here. And then one more thing. Aha, this one. And we're in, check that out. We've actually got a drive in here. Oh, that's sick. Alright, check it out. Here's the underneath, and yeah, this thing looks pretty interesting, but here's the computer. It's actually quite small. I want to see if there's a way I can get the disk out of that. Alright, so here's the plug for the hard drive. We should be able to just pull that up. Wow, look at that. It literally just lifts up, and whoever did this repair literally just stuck a piece of... Okay, that's very strange. But yeah, wow, here's a drive. It's literally sticky taped on, which I find quite hilarious. I have no idea if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it anyway. There's a tiny fan in there. Yeah, wow. I actually don't know what those bottom two screws at the back are for, if they're not holding it on. Surely it doesn't matter too much, it seems. Probably take this out as well. This looks absolutely just... yeah. You know when something's sticky and it loses all its stickiness and it gets a bit disgusting? Yeah, that's kind of what that is. Okay, right, I think we're gonna figure out how to get the disc out of here, so let's try that. I actually think I figured out what is causing the CD to get stuck. And that is this screw that is stuck basically in front of the slot loading drive. So that might be what is stopping the CD from coming out. So we're gonna grab that real quick. And we're going to very gently go in here and, aha, screw. Look at that, we got an extra screw that we can use for the computer. Oh, that's sick. So now I think the drive might be able to just pop out now. So let's plug some of the stuff back in and see if we can get that going. Let's now grab this and let's, I mean, this is good practice to see how to plug it all back in. Like so. Alright, that's plugged back in. So maybe it will pop out without needing to plug in the keyboard. If so, we'll just plug in the keyboard and press the eject button. Okay, we might need to take out the... Whoa! What was that noise? So we're gonna quickly plug this back in here, this keyboard. Ready? Eject. Come on. Give it back. Give the drive. Give the disc. I want the disc. Hold on. What happens if I press that? Any one of these keyboard combinations? Caps lock is working, so surely some of these can work. I don't think this wants to work. Just bend that back down and pretend that nothing ever happened. Okay, let's take apart the main one now. Okay, so for this boy, we gotta be a little more gentle with this. Man, let me tell you, I really love eating drywall. Alright, here we go. So there's 3 more screws here on the good machine that we gotta take out. So let's quickly do that. This is inside the battery compartment. This is gonna be hell to get back on. I can already tell. This is just ridiculous. It's already tricky enough to get these out. This one is falling into a liminal space right here. Hey, we got it. Yeah, there you go. Thought you could run away from me. These would be the worst screws to strip because if you'd have to get a drill in there and oh, it just seems like a whole ordeal. So now we got to get the keys off, which I always hate doing this on laptops. Alright, so we need to lift up from the left side and unhook it from the right. I think we've almost got that off. I swear, I'm probably gonna leave these screws. Oh, come on, please. Yes! I don't think that's broken. Okay, one side of it is broken. That's kind of crappy, but that's okay. Alright. I don't like how that sounded. You know what? That seems fine. F1, F2. At least I know how to get these off, or at least the function keys. And then we need to do F11, F12. Sweet. We got F11 off. Now let's get F12 off. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, that one didn't quite go so well. Oh, yeah, we might not have a working F12 key. That's okay, we do have a spare keyboard. Yay, I love ruining things. You get a little too confident, and then you suddenly hit the sun. Why did I do it like this? Perfectly fine when we just had the latches on the G3 iBooks. They were so good. Why can't we have that back, Apple? This is certainly an ordeal, trying to get all this stuff off. Alright, now surely I could, like, pull this up. Yeah, flip over how? How do you get that out? Like, literally how? I don't want to bend it. I've already bent it. You know what? Yeah. Ah! Man. Alright, so there was a screw, this really long screw underneath the computer in the RAM compartment. How fun is that? Right, so now that we got this thing off, Let's now unhook this, pull that out. Oh great, now we're gonna get all these screws out. Let's see what magic we can do in here. I don't really know what insightful commentary to add into here. This is literally just me unscrewing screws. So now that all the screws are out, we should be able to just unplug this keyboard and pull this up somehow. We don't want to make that mistake. There is a screw still in here. Yeah, see how that's like lifting up a lot more? Wow, that's springing up. Oh wow, that's snapped. That is snapped. Wow, this thing is really broken. Let's reach behind here and unplug that. Oh yeah, this is snapped. What happened here? That is so weird. There's no hard drive in there. Okay, good to know. Wow, I don't know if I even want to reuse that. That is just, that's fully snapped compared to the other one. Oh my god, there is a screw. Where did that screw come from? I don't even know at this point. Oh, there's like crap all over my hands. Yeah, this thing's a bit stuffed, to say the least. So honestly, comparing the two, I might just swap the other one onto it, because it seems to be the better one. Alright, where's the hard drive? Where did I put it? It's up here. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Yeah, that makes so much sense. Yeah, that'll do. Plug that in. Alright, now let's grab this one right here, and I think, let's have a little look. So the red one is actually the power button, so what we're going to do is just plug in the power button. Alright, and that should be the bare minimum enough to get this thing to boot. That's if this hard drive works. Alright, so we're just going to take this bit here and plug it into this slot right here. There we go. That plugs in nice and snug. So this should be the bare minimum required to get this thing to boot. Alright, it's now turning on. Has a hard drive plugged in. The hard drive doesn't sound like it's dying. I don't know, it just sounds like it's going nicely. Not really causing too much of a fuss. There is no Apple logo or anything at the moment, so that's a bit concerning. Oh, there's no RAM! Right, I forgot. There's no RAM in this computer. I should probably plug in some RAM. Let's do that. I kind of forgot that there was no RAM in here, so we're going to very quickly populate the RAM slot. 512 megs should be enough, surely. Okay, there we go. Now you should be able to boot. You have no excuses now, unless that drive's dead. If so, we're going to chuck an SSD in. Will you boot now that you have RAM? That is the question. Why don't I cut back to if this thing boots or not? What? So it detects the drive. macOS 9. Yes, doesn't want to do anything. I'm going to try booting in, so if it doesn't work, then whatever. Well, would you look at that? It's my Tiger install USB. Could have sworn I made up one of these, and I did. Let's see if I can install Tiger on that hard drive, and hopefully it works. Doubt it though. Plug it in to one of the USB ports, and we turn it on. And hold Option. Holy crap, finally. It took me way too long to get to this screen because these keys, specifically the enter key, was getting pushed down by this bit of plastic on the edge here. So this bit of plastic was pushing down these keys and it was registering on boot, so yeah. Only issue is I can't get it to detect the USB, so I don't know what's up with that. Well, that didn't work. I am literally resorting to burning a CD in 2023 to get this thing working. So that's fun. If you're curious, this is a 17-inch MacBook Pro, and by God does it take forever. Check it out. Here is our DVD. As you can see, the data has been written to it. Let's see if this works. Hopefully it does. I'm betting that it doesn't at this point. Maybe this random disk I have will work. OS X 10.3. Oh my god. Finally! Something! We're actually going to install macOS! That's if the hard drive's not dead. Which it likely is, by the way. Why is the font different? Like, I know it's OS 9 versus OS 10, but why is the font different? Yes! Finally! Let's go! Unfortunately, it is 10.3. It's doing it. Yeah, it's just doing it. Hell yeah! Wait, are you serious? Really? You're gonna do this, huh? Okay, so I'm watching another tutorial. They're saying to boot this computer in open firmware mode, which you do by holding Option, Command, F, and O. It's a bit weird, but yep, we're in here. Let's see if our little thing can work. So apparently this is the first command we type in. Hit enter. Oh, Ooh, check that out. We got a bunch of stuff here. We have to hit space to get more, apparently. And then we're looking for a bunch of USB stuff. I don't know, this is really confusing. Wow, you guys want to see something interesting? Check this out. There's a USB plugged in here, which is the one I tried to plug into the little boy. I plugged this into my 17-inch and it just shows up. It shows up perfectly fine. Why doesn't that work on here? I've just got no idea. This just will not detect the USB. But this one does. I don't know why. Alright, after having a little discussion with my Discord server, we're going to be needing the big boy and the little boy. And this one's going into target disk mode and we're going to try installing it from this machine. Let's see how this goes, honestly. Alright, booting while pressing T. Become a hard disk. Yes! Beautiful. Hold option. Oh my god, look at that. Wait, the intrusive thoughts are winning. I mean, if it doesn't work, I can always just shut it down. Oh my god. No way. Okay, so this macOS 9 install that was originally on here, it didn't want to boot on here. But it's booting on here through a Firewire cable. What the hell? What the f***? What is this? Well-tempered macOS 2013? What? Oh my god. And it's just booted into macOS 9. So I can explore what was on the hard drive. Sorry, the hard drive on this one. Okay, the plot has just thickened. This thing is really problematic. Guys, why is this booting? Why is it booting macOS 9 from this hard disk, but this one can't do it? Because whenever I try to boot it, it gets stuck on a white screen. But this one's doing it just fine. So something is seriously wrong with this computer and I don't know what it is. But hey, I finally get to explore the macOS 9 Lives drives. I don't even know anymore. I am so confused. Okay, what is going on? This must be the last stuff the person had open. Why is the sidebar all the way up here? I'm gonna have a little poke around on here, and if I find anything interesting, I'll let you know. Okay, so now it's actually not 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna do this install now with the same setup we had before. The install USB in the 17-inch, which is connected through Firewire to the 12-inch in target disk mode, which means this computer is going to be installing onto the disk of this computer. Hopefully it should work. Let's do this. Alright, and then we just click macOS install DVD and we hit enter. And check it out, here we are in setup. We're going to use English as the main language. Yeah, we might have to do disk utility here for a moment because we got to partition this drive so we can keep that OS 9 install. Okay, well I've tried partitioning it. I don't know if that's just going to wipe everything on the drive, but if it wipes everything on the drive, so be it. Yeah, oops. There goes the OS 9 install, but honestly, who cares? We're just going to shove OS 10 on this. Alright, off we pop. We're going to create a new partition. Erase. And it's doing the thing. And then we're going to install it on it. And check this out. We're going to now install it on this drive. It even knows that it's a Firewire drive and shows up as such, which is amazing. We're going to click continue. And now it's preparing for installation. And we pretty much just let it do its thing. This is a very slow process and we're just going to skip to the end. Blue screen. Spinning beach ball. Ooh. This is the intro screen that no one talks about. Also, I'm talking over it because it may be copyrighted, but this is a really, really good sign. Yo, let's go! We did it! Australia, press continue. Register with Apple. Later, please. Continue. Select a time zone. Good old. No. That's better. Adelaide. Yeah, it's 05. Let's just go with that for now. I'll connect this thing to the internet later. It's not connecting to the internet very well, so I have to fix that. But here we go. We press done. Oh, there's the background. Ah, here we go. We did it. Look at that. We have installed macOS 10 on this 12-inch PowerBook. We've successfully repaired this and installed it on. So you guys are probably sick of hearing me through this microphone. We're going to go back to this one right now and let's continue on with the video. Apple. This, my friends, is the 12-inch PowerBook G4. And this thing is very compact and tiny, despite being kinda chunky. But honestly, I feel this is very much in line with Apple's current design language. It's a little bit chunky, it's squared off but rounded on the bottom like the new MacBooks. And honestly, I just really like the size and this entire design. It's just super nice. This and the 17-inch which I showed before, they are just mwah, beautiful machines. 15-inch is a bit boring. For size comparison, this is the 11-inch MacBook Air. It's a little bit wider, but it's also a little bit shallower. This here is the 12-inch MacBook. This would be the next and last time Apple would make a 12-inch laptop. Let's take a look at the ports. So here we have the power plug, which is plugged in, the dial-up modem, the Ethernet port, Firewire 400, 2 USB ports, mini DVI, what I assume is line out, headphone jack, and a Kensington lock. That is the latch with the glowing LED. And if you look on this side, that's the CD drive. Yeah, I wish this thing had a DVD drive as well. Let's open it up. This is the PowerBook in its default state with a freshly installed copy of OS 10. I'm trying to connect this thing to the internet and it's just not working. So we're gonna have to pull out the Ethernet port. Here it is. Hey, and that should just plug in on the left side here. Now that I've plugged it in, will it connect to the internet? Unfortunately, we are not connected to the internet, which is fine. Alright, let's go to About This Mac, and you'll see we have version 10.4 on here. We have a 1.33 GHz PowerPC G4 and 256 megabytes of RAM. That's a little pathetic. I might need to upgrade that. I don't really know what more info is in here, I guess. Look at that. It was a CD drive all along, and that is why the DVD didn't work. I don't know if this is good or not. You guys can let me know. Is that a good card or bad card? Do tell me. Oh, would you look at that? Let's play a little bit of chess. This is pretty much all we got on here while I have to figure out all the internet issues with this thing. I suck at chess, mind you.
Pawn b7 to d5.
Oh, this thing. Right. Edit chess preferences, computer speak moves. No. Interesting, interesting. What about... Okay, we'll bring you up here. People who know how to play chess are like, no, this isn't a good move. Ah, meh. Nah, that wasn't a good move. Wait, why can't I put that there? That's strange. Why can't I move any more? Oh, wait, I'm in check. Ah, fun. I got checked in like 3 moves. This is sad. This is really sad. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm really bad at chess. Yeah, this isn't really looking good now, is it? I'm in check, aren't I? Yeah, I'm literally in check. We'll make this a quick game. That is gonna go right here. Watch. What? That was an opportunity to put me in check. What are you doing, man? Okay, well, screw your piece, I guess. How are you not gonna move your bishop down here? You could easily put me in check. Can't do that, but we can go here. Oh, damn, yas, queen. I hope this queen moves down here so I can snipe it out. Okay, that's not good. Cool. Fun. Oh, okay. Hilarious. Oh, actually. Oh, so if I can't move there and I can't move... Oh, we have to kill the bishop. Wait, what? We can't... Wait, where can we move to? So we can't move there, can't move there, can't move there, can't move there. It's not like the Windows 7 one where it can show you the moves that you can do. Yeah, no, I'm already checkmate. What? Oh, okay, sure. Stuff you... Queen that... Oh, no, because that puts me in check. Damn, this guy's good. Oh, black wins. Never mind, I lost. Cool, thanks for that. Let's see how long this thing can last without being plugged in. It says it's currently at 3%, but it says it's full on the thing, so the battery's not that good, but at least it works. So here we go, we're gonna unplug it in 3, 2, 1. And how long will it last? It's still trying to figure out how to connect to the internet. Let's put it out of its misery. There's System Profiler. It's doing it. This thing doesn't need a battery. This is amazing. Oh, can you believe it? A computer as old as I am doesn't need a battery. How cool is that? Considering it's only on 3%, this is lasting quite a bit. I thought it was about to go out there, but nope. This form factor is absolutely amazing. It is a tiny little Pro laptop. Just imagine if the current MacBook Pro was made into a 12-inch model. That is pretty much exactly what this thing is. It is just something that Apple doesn't do nowadays, unless you count the iPad Pro, which, no, that is not a Pro laptop. Just everything about this design is super nice. Like, just look at this power button. Look at how it shines. This PowerBook G4 actually looks incredibly similar to this iBook G4. But if you look closely, it's actually smaller. So this was Apple's line of tiny laptops. This is their consumer model, and this is their Pro model. You can tell because this one's made out of metal. But yeah, extremely similar looking design. However, this one still had the keyboard that you could just pull down. But unfortunately, when Apple switched to Intel, both of these computers got discontinued. The 15-inch and the 17-inch versions got rebranded after this to the MacBook Pro. And the smallest laptop you could buy from Apple at the time, well, it was this thing. And this happens to be a black one. I made a video about it if you want to check it out. It's actually the first video on my channel. So yeah, that is the 12-inch PowerBook G4, one of Apple's coolest laptops that they have still not made a successor to. My name is Frogfadok, you can say that however you want, I really don't care. How is this thing still at 3% and still alive? This actually makes no sense. Do consider becoming a channel member, like all of these people on screen have. I've got some exclusive videos out for channel members that you can watch right now. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching.